It's a sport that requires tremendous endurance, talent, and courage from both riders and bulls. While the cowboys who seek to vanquish these powerful creatures receive plenty of attention, the bulls themselves deserve to be recognized. These powerful creatures aren't passive participants, but aggressive, formidable adversaries. Their strength, agility, and unpredictable nature make the sport exciting and dangerous. But how good were the toughest bulls in PBR history actually? Today's video delves into some of the strongest bulls in PBR's history whose legacy has altered the sport and the destinies of the riders. Number 1. Asteroid, the unpredictable challenger. They say that Asteroid was so tough that he was known as the bull who reached the pinnacle of the bucking bull industry in less than 3 months. Throughout his career, he frequently defeated top riders like Mauney, Alvis, Marchi, Mike Lee, and Shane Proctor. His high buckoff rate demonstrated his unpredictability and his power, making him a challenge even for the most experienced riders. Asteroid's performances frequently resulted in high ratings for riders who managed to hang on, indicating the exhilarating and dynamic quality of his rides. His greatness was recognized in 2012 when he was named the PBR World Champion Bull.
Asteroid said, guess what? I'm gonna give you a little bit something extra.
Demonstrating his domination over the sport. It was estimated that Asteroid had an 83% buck-off rate, which means that he bucked off 80% of the riders that ever attempted to ride him. This is one of the major statistics that cemented his status as one of the toughest bulls to ride in the competition. However, if y'all think that Asteroid's stats were unbelievable, our list gets even crazier. Pearl Harbor, the fearsome competitor. Pearl Harbor, a formidable bucking bull known for his unrivaled tenacity and raw force. His towering physique, along with lightning-fast reflexes and an unwavering desire to defeat riders, made him one of the most feared opponents in the arena. Throughout his career, Pearl Harbor bucked off countless top-ranked riders, leaving a path of admiration and respect in his wake. Even the most experienced specialists were challenged by his erratic moves and overwhelming strength. Riders like Mauney, Jess Lockwood, and Cooper Davis, among others, felt the severity of Pearl Harbor's bombardment directly as they strained to hold on for the needed 8 seconds. Pearl Harbor's ability to repeatedly defeat even the most skilled rivals cemented his status as a famous bull in the history of bull riding history. Pearl Harbor was also awarded the PBR Bull of the Wild Finals in 2017. Now if you thought that was crazy, our next bull is even worse. Number 3, we got Bruiser, the consummate athlete. So we got Bruiser, who was born in 2011, displayed a combination of strength and quickness that made him one tough bull to ride. The fact that Bruiser was able to regularly perform at a high level was what set him apart from the other competitors. As a result, he was awarded the title of PBR World Champion Bull 3 times in 2016, 2017, and 2018. Bruiser began his professional bucking career in 2014, competing on a lower-level PBR tour. He then bucked during a PRCA event. Now he followed that up with bucking on the BFTS, including the PBR World Finals. On May 10th, 2014, world champion Mike Lee rode Bruiser to 91 points at the J.W. Hart PBR Challenge in Decatur, Texas. Now he won first and second place overall. Bruiser was still a young bull, just 3 years old. Bruiser accumulated 45 bull points during the ride. Joao Ricardo Vieira won round 1 of the PBR BFTS WinStar World Casino and Resort Invitational in Thackerville, Oklahoma, riding Bruiser and scoring 88.75 points. Bruiser scored a bull score of 44 for the ride. Now Vieira tried Bruiser again at the PBR BFTS World Finals at the Thomas & Mack Center in Las Vegas, Nevada, but was knocked off in 3.44 seconds. Bruiser had a 44.50 bull score. Now, Mauney won round 4 of the PBR BFTS World Finals with a 93.25 point score on Bruiser, despite injuring his jaw in a crash with the bull at the buzzer. It was his highest score since covering SmackDown for 93.75 points at the 2013 PBR BFTS World Finals. Now, Bruiser really lived up to his name as a reckless bull. However, this next bull on our list is gonna make your jaw drop and maybe even break. Number 4, Little Yellow Jacket, the Resilient Champion. Little Yellow Jacket, another iconic bull, is celebrated for his resilience and competitive spirit. Born back in 1996, Little Yellow Jacket earned the PBR World Champion Bull title 3 times, including 2002, 2003, and 2004. Definitely a rare achievement. Throughout his career, he competed against some of the sport's greatest riders, testing their abilities and resolve at every single step. We're talking riders like Chris Shivers, Adriano Morez, and Justin McBride, among others, felt the power of Little Yellow Jacket's attack directly as they struggled to hold on for the needed 8 seconds. Despite their best attempts, numerous riders was quickly expelled from his back, demonstrating the bull's incredible strength and agility. Now, Little Yellow Jacket's ability to routinely defeat even the most experienced rivals cemented his status as a powerful force in the sport of bull riding. His status as one of the toughest bulls to ever graze the arena, still recognized today, acting as a testimony to the eternal spirit of tenacity and resilience in the face of hardship. Now, despite not having a very intimidating name, Little Yellow Jacket proved himself to the PBR community. However, this next bull's gonna blow your mind. Number 5, Dillinger, the Unstoppable Force. So Dillinger, a bull famed for his power and determination, is yet another PBR icon. Dillinger, born back in '95, was a bull that riders approached with both respect and apprehension. Now, he won the PBR World Championship bull title back-to-back twice in 2000 and 2001, demonstrating his superiority in the arena. Dillinger's ability to continually challenge and defeat riders was impressive. Now, he was known for his explosive strength and the difficulty riders had in remaining on his back for the 8 seconds. His performances were frequently marked by dramatic buckoffs and high scores, cementing his position as one of the toughest bulls in PBR history. Dillinger has proven himself as a force to be reckoned with when J.B. Mauney, a PBR legend, was seen visibly struggling while trying to ride him. However, Dillinger ain't only shocked one PBR legend. Guilherme Marchi, one of the best bull riders in history, has also fallen victim to the beast wrath, bucked off. Number 6, one of my all-time favorite, Bodacious, the Legacy of Fear. Oh boy, Bodacious, often known as the world's most dangerous bull, famous for his explosive power and unpredictable nature, was a bull that even the most experienced riders feared. His reputation was based on his unusual ability to throw riders off balance with rapid, forceful maneuvers, which frequently resulted in major injuries. Bodacious's defining moment occurred in 1995 when he competed against 4-time world champion Tuff Hedeman. Now, Tuff was famously flung off and suffered some serious facial injuries, prompting a new level of respect and caution for Bodacious. The bull's career was cut short when he retired in 1995, owing to the tremendous risk he presented for riders. Imagine being too dangerous for a sport that's meant to be dangerous. Well, that sums up Bodacious for you. Despite his early retirement, Bodacious' legacy in the sport is permanent. But now it's time to talk about the real deal, the moment we all been waiting for. Number 7, Bushwacker, the Modern Marvel. Bushwacker is another titan of the PBR circuit. Now, Bushwacker was born back in 2006, and he gained an unmatched reputation almost immediately after his birth. It's an astounding number that demonstrates his superiority, that he was able to knock down 84 out of 87 riders during the course of his career. The athleticism of Bushwacker was truly outstanding. He blended pure strength and agility, which made him an incredibly challenging ride. Bushwacker's record of 42 straight buckoffs, which sealed his position as legend, is one of the most noteworthy accomplishments that he's achieved in his career. As a result of Bushwacker's unexpected movements and great force, riders who attempted to conquer him frequently characterized the experience as being on the verge of survival. This was due to the fact that there was very little room for error. Prior to his retirement in 2014, he was the recipient of the title of PBR World Champion Bull 3 times in the years 2011, 2013, and also in 2014. So which of these bulls was your favorite? Let me know in the comments section down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks for hanging out with me today, riders. Take care.